What up? As promised, I'm gonna drop a third video. I gotta go to sleep early. I gotta go to the gym at 3 in the morning, which means I gotta wake up about 2:30. It's about, let's see, 9:45. I should get to sleep about 10:30, so I can give it the shits. This would be Twin Flames and Separation. I'll break the card terminology down as I go with it. I just want to get started quick so I can finish early. Shuffle about 2 more times and we'll be ready. Got the gold packs! And that just jumped out, so 2 cards jumped out. I'm going to put these in the overall energy. It's a little chilly Billy in here. Excuse the taco meat. Decent energy. We got the feminine's energy up top. We got the masculine's energy at the bottom. Overall energy, which is fairly important here, and the bottom line energy, which is very important for both masculine and feminine. Now, I just picked 3 straight queens, and the masculine's energy. All queens are out in this reading. We got the devil card out here. We do got the fool card out here. We got the hermit card out here. We got the pain card, which is going past the point of no return. Since all queens are out here, we got the divine feminine out here in full force. And your energy, divine feminine, and we got happiness. Let's get into business. I'm gonna try to make this brisk. So, first card in this message, we got the Fool card. It's a Joker. I got 2 Jokers. The black Joker is the Fool card, and the red Joker, which is out here, is the Devil card. We'll get to that in just a second. So we got all the queens out here and both Jokers. Fool card, black Joker. Fool card is just being unaware. Unawareness, basically. Being in a whole new world like Aladdin. Or what I like to call a hobo. What's a hobo? A bum on the move. When you think of bums, I mean, you can find them in the same place, same corner, same block, same building, same doorway, same vicinity. You know what I'm saying? Bums be at the same spot, so they're easy to find. You know, what you want to be is a hobo. What's a hobo? It's basically just a bum on the move. Because if you're on the move, you can do more things. You know that, like the hobo, like 1920s, 1930s Great Depression hobo. You know what I'm saying? With like the raggedy suit, the torn boots, with the big toe sticking out that bitch, a motherfucking top hat, and like, you know, a umbrella or a stick with the bandana sack attached to it. You know, they just go on wherever life takes them. You know, a hobo will go to a restaurant, let motherfuckers know he ain't got no money. He needs to eat though, and you know, he'll work for food. Like, hey, I wash dishes. I wash dishes for 2 hours for lunch, or for breakfast, or for dinner. Just let me work that off. I don't have any physical money, but I got time, energy, and a few resources. Right? Bums ain't gonna work at all. They're just gonna ask for money. If you don't give them money, then they'll just ask somebody else. Something specific that they're looking for. They're not trying to pay their way or get in where they fit in. You know, they're just trying to skate the system. You know, one thing about hobos too, they travel. It's always an adventure. You never know where you're gonna end up. You're very open-minded to events. You know, so saying all this shit to say this overall energy. You ain't a fool, divine feminine, despite what the world says. You know, you think you a fool because, like I said, you see the world for what it really is. Choose to live in the real world, which is Zion, ejected out this fake ass world, which is the Matrix. And people writing you off as crazy. Like you woke, but people acting like you sleep. Like you the chosen one, but people act like you, like I say, one of the many clones that reside in this realm. Fuck it. Like I say, being smart is being stupid. being stupid is being smart. Ignorance is bliss in this fake ass world that we live in, because like I say, people who ignorant don't know no better. They still might make it to the promised land. God gonna definitely help them out, just like God helping you out. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, for people who don't know too much, I say the sleep ones. Life is bliss for the sleep. You know, what's up is down now. What's left is right now. What's bad is good now. It's a different world. It's been inverted, almost like a 360. It's the unknown, and that's really what this card is about. Overall energy, divine feminine, you and the unknown. It's a different world. I was talking to my client. I'm a nurse, by the way. I was talking about patient. I was talking to her about the old world. Like, I was born in 1987. She has to be like 90 or something like that. But we can still have good conversations and shit. Feminine energy here, by the way. So, you know, it's easy for me to just talk all day with an LLE woman because we got so much in common. I was like, yo, it's a different world. Like, I was born in 1987, but I remember fruit trees being in the alley. I remember going fishing with my grandpa. And on our way walking to the fishing spot, he'll walk by an alley just so he can. He'll walk by the alley with a plastic bag. He'll grab an orange from the orange tree, apple from the apple tree. You know what I'm saying? I remember it being like lemon trees, apple trees, oranges. Somehow this nigga pulling up grapefruits and I knew some motherfucker that was growing strawberries and shit. Niggas was growing like sunflower plants, getting sunflower seeds, drying them bitches out. Like, I remember it used to be more lush. Used to be berries. Us as kids, we used to eat and shit like that. I remember the trees. You used to smell it. The trees would bloom, and it used to be this thick ass pollinated smell in the air. You know what I mean? From the sperm coming off the motherfucking female trees. I mean, the male trees to get pollinated by the female plants. You look outside, and I noticed this shit in 2010. Is when I noticed all the trees were men. Like, the trees somehow got homosexual out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, foreign shit. I started to see a new world post 212. Like, in reality, think back to 2012 and look how different the world is. It's 2025, right? I think about life before 2012. Life before 2008. Life before 2001. Think about how life was in 1999 and the things that happened to kind of groom you for the way life is right now. Once again, overall energy. We live in a foreign world, an unknown world. People that you grew up with, you must be a fool because these motherfuckers look totally unrecognizable. These ain't the same motherfuckers you grew up with. These ain't the same motherfuckers in your family. It seems like, I don't know, post 212, people started becoming unfamiliar. People started becoming fools, just, you know, different versions of themselves. So, you know, it's a whole new world. Don't get scared. In fact, embrace it. The Bible told you that it'll be days like this. To my non-Christians, I'm Christian psychic, by the way. To my non-Christians, I mean, every religion and religion is division, but religion is a foundation or a tradition or a culture, right? Or a birthright, you know? That's integral in your grooming as the person or individual or personality that you are. Saying all this to say this. It's a different world. We live in a new world. Please don't apply old world tactics to this new world. Please don't think that the people you started this journey with in this world are the same people that's still here. You was born with a lot of people, a lot of friends, a lot of family, a lot of colleagues and shit. I'm telling you, post 212, it's almost like these are different people. Could be your own brother, could be your own mother, could be your own cousin, grandma, friend, colleague, associate. Motherfucker, you've been knowing since the playpen. Fact of the matter is, the world changed. Like I say, when did the fucking trees become gay? It happened because all the trees are gay. I think it's the water, the fake ass rain falling on these plants. Because, like I say, all the plants, like, nigga, it's been a minute since I seen fertilized trees. It's been a minute. since I picked the fruit off a tree. It's been minutes since I seen an old lady, old woman, old man with a well in their backyard. In the neighborhood, like I'm from Chicago. I'm saying it's been a minute since I seen somebody with a well in Illinois. Used to be a lot of people with well water. Used to be a lot of people, like I say, with trees and luscious plant growth and shit like that. Like, it's a different world. Morals are gone. Finding a like-minded individual is rare. I'll say that shit one more time. Marinate on that and fuck with that later. Finding a like-minded individual in this world, foreign. New world. Ain't the old one. It's just new people. Same people. I'm telling you, this people could be friends, family, colleague, whoever, who the fuck ever. Post 212, something happened. This ain't the same earth. I'm telling you. Us as divines, you need to be aware of it, or at least feel the change, feel the difference. It's more of assimilation than an existence. Bottom line, most important card in this whole message, we got the Ten of Cups, which is happiness. You know what the world represents in the card? The Four of Cups. This is a 10, isn't it? Happiness is a bigger, greater, more further, large vibration than the world is. Happiness moves on a vibration higher than what the world is. I'm gonna say it one more time for the niggas in the back. Ten of Cups, happiness vibrates on the energy far bigger than the Four of Cups itself, which is the world. Ten of Cups is bottom line, most important card in this message. This goes for both masculine and feminine. And feminine, it ain't just foreign for you, it's foreign to your masculine. Once again, masculines are waking the fuck up, so they're seeing how fake this world is. They're seeing the difference between, like I say, pre-212, post-212. Same signs and synchronicities you will see in divine feminine, masculine is peeping it now. Late in the game, but at least he's peeping it, and that's really what matters. Happiness. Happiness is emotional contentment, emotional fulfillment, or gay. Emotional fulfillment, emotional contentment, or gay. Emotional fulfillment. Even though this world is fake and foreign, and it seems like every day the human race seems to not be kind of free, in a way, it doesn't cock block your happiness. One thing about divines, we know what time it is. Like I said, the Bible, the Quran, any spiritual book tells you exactly what time we live in, exactly where the fuck we at in life. You know what I'm saying? But you can't let the apocalypse get you down. It's like a zombie apocalypse. If I was in The Walking Dead, I wouldn't trip too much, because being in The Walking Dead would be kind of the same as it was for being in this low level energy ass world. It ain't the zombies you gotta worry about. It's the humans. It's the people. They'll do you more damage than zombies. You could be fighting 100 zombies. You could still move around them. Still a chance you could beat them, even if you take them out one at a time. But humans? A person can smile in your face bearing gifts. Think about it. It's an apocalypse. A person that's smiling in your face bearing gifts, they're 10 times more dangerous than a zombie. At least a zombie, you know how they move. You can move around a zombie. You can have fun fucking a zombie up. Human being, you just don't know. Cannot trust this person. You can't trust people now. Imagine trying to trust people in the apocalypse. In the end. It's hard building relationships with people now. Imagine trying to build with people in the end. Emotional, like happiness. Then happiness is energy I thought didn't exist when I was in a negative, low level form. You know, once I got on this twin flame journey, once I kind of started ascending, I start to see happiness for what it really is. It's emotional contentment. You love your life in spite of. You happy with your life in spite of. You love your spouse in spite of. You happy with your spouse in spite of. Might not be where you want to be in life, but you at least happy you here. You might not be rich as some of these pricks out here, but money doesn't define you. You know, happiness comes from within. Nobody makes you happy. You make yourself happy with people that's being emotionally mature. Emotional contentment. Like I say, I'm happy. Like when I'm by myself, I'm happy with myself. I don't need another person for validation. I can literally go my whole life solo and dolo, and I'll be just fine. There's some people who can't even deal with being alone, who won't even try to be alone. Some people are happy having bare minimum. Some people are happy settling. I can never be happy settling. I can never be happy with bare minimum. But like I say, to each his own. Happiness comes from the heart. You'd be surprised how many people happy doing nothing. How many people happy being taken care of. How many people happy following instead of leading. How many people happy just living vicariously through another person instead of living their own fucking life. How many people are happy living a lie. How many people are happy to hear a beautiful lie than the ugly truth. Cups deal with emotions, feelings, and emotions. The word feelings and emotions, just indicators of where you're going mentally. One thing about emotions is you can't eat off emotions. You can exploit your emotions. You can show your emotions. You can flaunt your emotions. But I mean, at the end of the day, it all starts with the mind. What's a sword? That's thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, the direction you go on, the decisions you make, because everything starts with the mind. Head, then it's shoulders, cups, feelings, and emotions. Whatever you feel has to line up with what you're thinking. Once again, what are feelings and emotions? What is happiness? Feelings and emotions are just indicators of where you're going mentally. So if you feel happy, then mentally you're going in the direction of happiness. Or at least what you think happiness is. How does happiness relates to the masculine? We got the Knight of Wands, and this is moving fast and furiously towards your divine direction. Or fast and furiously towards happiness. Aside from being emotionally content, aside from being emotionally fulfilled, happiness means gay. You look happiness up in the dictionary, you might find gay somewhere in there. You look up gay in the motherfucking dictionary, you might find happiness somewhere in there. That's why I put it in the card. And on the gay tip, like I say, there's a lot of you divines out there who've been struggling with this energy here. I mean, you're happy with yourself. You're not, tripping over yourself for being who you are. You know what I mean? Homosexuality been around since the beginning of time. A lot of people in the Bible were gay. A lot of the greatest people in mankind just happen to be homosexual. The greatest inventors, the greatest artists, the greatest poets, the greatest authors, the greatest athletes, some of the greatest people on this planet have this happy energy, so you can't front on it. What the fuck a person feels inside should have nothing to do with you. Who a person choose to, sexually deal with, romantically deal with, married, same sex, whatever. God, guess I gotta do the rant, huh? LGBT rant, real quick, and then we're gonna move on amicably. We speak on happiness right now, and this deals a lot with the masculine. So LGBT rant, lesbian, bisexual, gays, and transgender. When it comes to lesbians, totally understandable. As a man, we love lesbians. We definitely sympathize with y'all. Off top. Fuck you mean? Sympathy. Sympathy goes to y'all. You know what I'm saying? The L's. Because, like I said, I can understand why women would despise men. Some women grow up just like Harpo and Color Purple. Some motherfucking chicks get it hard. So I can understand you've been shitted on by men your whole motherfucking existence. You choose to deal with the same sex because you feel more safe, more comfortable, more sane with them. I mean, more power to you. I feel you. I can definitely understand that. I wouldn't have no smoke with that. Bisexual. I ain't got no smoke. Switch hitters. You know what I'm saying? Just be careful. Don't fuck up the pussy population in the process of you trying to figure out what the fuck you trying to do or who you trying to be and shit like that. Like I say, do you? I ain't got no qualms with nobody. But Mr. Bi, don't fuck up the pussy population. Don't fuck up the pussy population. Don't take nothing from this side and bring it over here to the pussy because that's fucked up. It's karma to that too. And just be careful how you deal with women. It's more lying and conniving and crazy shit going on with the bi area that go for men and women. Gang, totally understandable. Ain't feeling chicks. Pussy to you looks like Predator with the mask off. Just ain't feeling it. Okay, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. You know what I'm saying? Once again, just be careful out here. Don't lose yourself in your title, in your label, in your lifestyle. You're still a man at the end of the day too. So don't ever, like, I'm a divine feminine energy, but I'll never sit here and say like I'm a female or I can relate to the woman. Like, no, I can relate to the feminine energy as far as the female. Fuck no, women are way more superior than men who are way more inferior than women and shit. I got a twin sister, so of course I know this, but saying all that shit to say this. It's one thing I just don't like. The gay men, some, not all, but some gay men do to women. Like, y'all just despise women. You see a beautiful woman walk by and you just sound like Biz Markie, nigga. You switch to Dougie Fresh, just like nigga, what's your problem? That's a female. That's a woman at the end of the day. That's the closest thing to God on this earth is the woman. So just because you ain't sexually attracted to the female or just don't personally care about, okay, that's cool, but keep that shit to yourself. Nigga like me, like, you know what sexuality I am, my nigga. But like I say, at the end of the day, you will respect a woman. You can be gay all day. You gonna respect the fucking female. That's on top. It's a hierarchy to this shit. And female, you got God, you got the woman, and you got us, nigga. Be no man without the woman. Women are the only thing that can replenish the men around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yet alone life. Women got portals. Men got black holes. There should be no fucking case, okay, to where a man is putting a woman beneath him. We all, like, nigga, pussy run the world. Women run the world off top. Your mama should have taught you that, nigga. Your girl should have taught you that, nigga. But for those who don't know, female is the superior. Male is the, inferior. And only real niggas know this shit. Happy wife, happy life. I'm sure that came from a nigga that's mentally and spiritually mature enough to know what the fuck it really is out here. But like I said, I ain't knocking gays. Just watch yourself when it comes to the woman. You got hate, any type of hate or animosity towards the woman, something wrong with your ass. And a nigga like me will check you, see that shit, spot that shit, and make it known. But other than that, it's all cool, bro. Transsexuals, it's all good. Y'all have a purpose. Not with me, you know what I'm saying, or mines, but y'all have a purpose. And to the people who be hating on the trannies and shit, just don't hate on them. They have a purpose here. Prison is a real place, and ain't no pussy in there for the, like, male prison. Ain't no pussy in there. Trannies have a place in prison. They got a place on the street. They got a place in the community. People be knocking trannies, but it's like, I see trannies put as far as children is concerned, they put a lot of work in for the children. They do a lot of causes for the youthdom. You know what I'm saying? And they do get poached and preyed on by so-called straight motherfuckers who, since it's a tranny, it ain't a bitch, but, it ain't really a full nigga either. So instead of just hollering at the nigga, these little closet cases and shit, instead of getting at a man who you really into, you'll rather fuck with, like I say, the tranny, or get at the tranny and treat the tranny like trash or shit or an objective piece of whatever the fuck, because I don't know, TV is throwing the outlook on who trans really are. Like I said, I know what trans people really are. Like I said, y'all the trolls under the bridge. T. LGBT. The T, it stops at the T with me. Trannies, who are you guys? You are the trolls at the bridge. I'm not being disrespectful saying this shit. Why is a fucking troll at the bridge? Taxing niggas. Because nigga, it's the bridge. We gotta keep this shit monitored. We can't just let anybody in this motherfucker. It's 4 letters in this bitch, and it's gonna stay 4 letters as long as you're doing your job, T. But since T got in, they trying to let P in. Pedophiles and shit. Normalizing that bullshit. You know. Normalizing that bullshit to slide in just like T did. Most y'all kids are asexual, quasi-sexual, pansexual, all these fucking letters after T. Yeah, that's y'all youth. I ain't got no kids, so I can talk my shit. Y'all kids, a lot of y'all kids are the letters after T. And y'all don't even know what the fuck them letters mean. There's too many fucking letters trying to get in. T, y'all the niggas, y'all the trolls at the end of the bridge. It's y'all job to keep these other fucking letters out. Y'all fought so hard to get up in here. Y'all fought so hard to have a fucking role. That's your fucking role. Keep these other fucking letters out. Stop fucking tripping about equality. Y'all already, well, not anymore. And I ain't dissing y'all. Please don't take my tone as disrespect. I respect all human beings. Because God fuck with all y'all. I have to. I love all y'all. Why wouldn't I? But yeah, you know, instead of worrying about playing on the same sports as chicks and beating them in their own fucking gender and shit, like, which is weird, but whatever. Instead of creating 3 bathrooms, just confusing the fucking youth, them out here, and want to get my last run with the LGBT shit. No, I ain't got no smoke with y'all. Just leave the kids out y'all shit. Because in order for you to really adopt any one of these letters, you need to be grown. Or at least of adult consent to these motherfucking particular lifestyles. These lifestyles technically won't exist pre-18. Okay? We adults here. I'm just dropping something. I mean, people be thinking this shit, but I'm gonna just say that shit. T's, y'all got a job. Keep the other fucking letters out. Mainly P. Because if P get in, nigga, ugh. There's gonna be bestiality around here. The niggas gonna be having motherfucking equality rights and spending millions of motherfucking monies to make humans and fucking robots have the same fucking rights to humans. Like I said. L's, I understand. B's, be careful. G's, hey, do y'all thing, man. Just have respect for the female. T's, just be on y'all job. You can be happy. LGBT, you know, but just remember, happiness comes within. And the rainbow, that was God's symbol before it became y'all's symbol. That's all I wanted to say. He could be a she could be a he. You know how we rocking. Let's get to the meat and potatoes. And I made that rant, like I say, for the divines who kind of like trapped in the closet like R. Kelly. Just get out of it. I mean, I'm sure 8 times out of 10, too many people ain't gonna be surprised about your outcome. I mean, it's really to help you out. It's about your healing and you living your truth and all that shit. And, you know, that's what it's about. That's all I want to say. Be you. Don't suffer in silence. You don't have to. Feminines. Energy you coming into, you got the devil card. And devil card represents, wow, it's been a long time since this came out, which is good, right? Devil card represents addictions, overindulging, doing things in excess, being chained to a person, or a person being chained to you, whether you realize it or not. Regression, which is just basically going backwards, you know, acting like a fucking kid or a teenager or some shit, or doing shit you said you weren't gonna do no more, like relapsing off something. Or the only good thing about this card is what I like to call Sandy and Grease. You know, where when you gotta reintroduce yourself like Hove, like look at Sandy in the beginning of the motherfucking movie of Grease. Look at Sandy at the end of the movie in Greece and understand why she flipped the script like that. Double card. Or like I say, this is getting turned out in a good way. You ain't talking about turned out like jail, turned out like group home, turned out like the weird ass uncles and deacons and shit, you know, the way they be turning motherfuckers out here, you know what I'm saying? Nah, this is like good turned out. Like, you know, getting some good ass dick. Shorty, you know that dick that Angela Bassett was getting in how Stella got a groove back and shit with tears and shit. Like, we talking about that type of dick. That shit is good for you. You know what I'm saying? This ain't just having a good time. This is having a hell of a time. You have fun? Hell yeah. We talking about a hell yeah response. Devil card, hell. Get my analogies and shit. Like smoking weed for the first time. It's natural. You can get the fuck off these pills and these medicines that's fucking your linings and your esophagus and shit up. You know what I'm saying? Your stomach lining all up. The fuck with Mary Jane. It'd be very helpful. It's a good, easy alternative. It's your first drink at 21. It's having sex for the first time. And once again, it's the energy of life to a Christian couple who going to an adult store to spice up their sex life. Why you think they call them adult beverages? Because nigga, when you an adult, you can have these type of beverages and experience them for what the fuck they are. Feminine. It's time to take a walk on the wild side. Feminine. It's time to be Sandy from Greece at the end of the motherfucking movie. Reintroduce yourself like Hov. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name's Hov, nigga. Like you know who I am, but let me reintroduce you, just in case you forgot. For those dealing with addictions, those chain other people, for those dealing with the negative sides of this devil card, feminine. Clarifying is the Seven of Swords. That's truth. It's darkness coming to the light. It's the cat coming out the bag. It's you keeping it 100 with yourself. Somebody keeping it 100 with you. Or you keeping it 100 to with another person. You know, truth gonna set you free. You know, first thing you do as an addict is admit you're a fucking addict, so you can go get the help you need. I was gonna say some slicker shit, but I'm gonna keep that to myself. You know, whatever you do in secret, it's like I said in the last reading, all darkness come to the light. Especially in 2025, this is the year of revelation, and all revelation is revealed. You know, all darkness come to the light. Period. It's karma. It's supposed to, whether it comes out by choice or by force, or you subconsciously tell on yourself. Masculine had that energy. A lot of masculines told on themselves subconsciously because it's just eating them inside. They need to get it out anyway. But since they have it, it's just festering in there, creating internal issues. You know? So, truth is, it's time for change. Good, bad, or ugly. Truth is, it's time to reintroduce yourself. Truth is, it's time to walk on the right side. Truth is, it's time to get these motherfuckers hell. You've been too nice. You've been too nice. You've been too respectful. You give motherfuckers too much rope to hang themselves with. They still hung themselves with a limited rope. That shit crazy, ain't it? But hey, it's just time to let motherfuckers have it. Yep. Masculine energy you coming into. We got the Queen of Pentacles. This is a boss card, my Khalees bossy card, or the energy of a karmic feminine. So it's either one of the two. As far as the Khalees bossy card, Divine Masculine, it's time the Queen of Pentacles. Boss the fuck up. Why did I name the boss card Khalees? She has a song called Bossy. The whole energy of that song is the energy of this card. Bossing the fuck up. What does that mean? Step into the plate. Step into the challenge. It's like a new bully comes to the school and he trying to check everybody. And he's like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna run this school. And anybody got something to say, come say it. And it's just you take 3 steps forward. Fuck you. Won't you pick up somebody your own size? Won't you come fuck with me? You know? It's like a 19 It's like a Antarctica expedition in the 1900s. It's like, hey, we ain't paying shit. This might be dangerous as fuck. You might not make it back, but if you can make it there and make it back, we'll make history. Do you accept this challenge? It's like, well, fuck it. You know, it's all about legacy. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I get to see a place like Antarctica and shit. Like, fuck it. I accept that challenge. You know what I'm saying? It's just having balls, big balls, not little balls. Just being a motherfucker with a big dick, man, not a wee wee. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, just putting your big girl, big boy drawers on and get shit done out here. Bossing the fuck up. It's an opportunity. Take advantage of that shit. You got an opportunity to make some bread. You got an opportunity to get in union with your twin. You got an opportunity to make a dream come true or wish to get granted your heart's fucking desires. Something. It definitely deals with happiness. Something that's in here. You know, you have the opportunity to have your heart's desire. Don't be a punk and miss out on that. You got the opportunity to boss the fuck up. Don't be a bitch and pass that up, son. It's time to get ballsy. You know, you are the divine masculine. You're usually ballsy. You're usually a grab life by the balls, by the horns type of motherfucker. But lately, you've been very, at least with the masculines, y'all been kind of lacking in the confidence department, lacking in the valor department. You know, maybe you need a refill from your divine feminine. But moving on. Other part of this card is the karmic feminine. And what's a karmic feminine? A karmic feminine is only as valuable as the pinnacle she or he possesses. What makes a karmic feminine valuable? It's something. It's either how much money she got, the house she got, the car she drives, her position at work, who she is in society, who she is something. Because if she didn't have this something, she wouldn't be valuable. It's like a one-trick pony. She's only known for one thing. And if she's not known for that one thing, then she'll be known for nothing. Why feminines is different. You don't need things to have influence, things to have power, things to make things happen. Like, you know, you don't need things to get shit. You make shit without things. You don't need no thing to be the great person that you are. Karmics need these things to be anything. So for masters still looking for karmics, please know that it's a karmic. Clarifying this Queen of Pentacles, we got the divine masculine, which is you. You are a King of Wands. You can't be fucking with Queen of Pentacles no more. Because if you fuck with a Queen of Pentacles long enough, you're gonna become a King of Pentacles. Same thing that makes her great is what's gonna make you great. Same thing she known for is what the fuck you gonna be known for. Not your actions and behavior. You're gonna be known for who you are and what you usually do. No, you're gonna be known for her, for being with her. Bagel boy. Her bitch. You know? Like, karmic feminines, man, what they do to you, divine masculine, like I say, they're just here to teach you a lesson. You should recognize that they're karmic from the jump so you don't waste too much time, energy, or resources on them. But unlike the divine feminine, you really ain't up on things like that. See, the divine feminine is more awake and more advanced. Divine feminine is going into relationships looking for divine, not building with karmic masculines or catalysts or false twin flames and shit like that. Feminine knows how to spot them from the gate and deal with a masculine. This shit is oblivious to you. You be walking around thinking these karmic feminines are divine feminines till they pull a karmic pull on your ass. But how you can spot a karmic feminine more so than a divine feminine is like I told my master one time. I told him, you know, he comes to me for advice. I am a guru, love guru. Came to me for relationship advice. I'm like, you know, he got a new breezy. He keep a breezy or two. This particular one he kind of taken to. I'm like, you know, you just met her? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. Wait a year before you get serious with her. You know what I'm saying? If she can't wait a year, then she ain't the one. I'm like, after a year, date another year. Like they long distance. I'm kind of a long distance thing myself. Uh, they're long distance, two different states and shit. I'm like, after the second year, see her more, spend more time with her. I'm like, it's gonna come at the cost of her staying with you a couple days every couple months, to really lock that shit in. But I'm like, the main thing you want to do is know who she really is and her true intentions for you, and really her long term goal for you, bro. Once you know those things, I think you pretty much got enough to work with. I'm like, if you ain't trying to be with her by year 3, keep it moving. If she can't wait a year, keep it moving. If you ain't ready by year 3, keep it pushing, because you don't want to, keep fucking with a woman's heart like that. I say, her love, respect, and admiration for you has to be unconditional. You know that song, Tell Me What You Want by Mace, when that nigga was like, I want to see you happy even if it's not with me. Like, that's facts. If she don't want to, like, if she can't see you happy even if it's not with her, like, if you can't do what you doing with her, then, I don't know, you meet your twin flame or you meet your, like, true love, and you see that this shit ain't gonna twerk. And, it's like, hey, baby, you know how life is. Like, love has a way of having bad timing. You never know how love coming. You never know when your twin flame union gonna come and drop and shit like that. And it's like, if she a true friend, if she really respected you and truly really love you, she'll want to see you happy, even if it ain't with her. Facts. And if she ain't that type of person, then you need to keep it moving. Don't stop. Like the hands of time, my nigga. Like, keep it pushing. This is just shit you need to be looking for. That'll help you screen out a karmic from a divine, or at least a good girl from a bad one. So masters are just struggling. They're seeing karmics for who they really are, knowing that they need to deal with divine. But here's the kicker: they already have divine counterparts. So now masters is looking at the divine feminine's difference. Like I've been saying, at least in the past 2 weeks, masters are awakening by the droves. They getting it. They're woke now. They looking at the world for what the fuck it really is. You've been telling the master how the world really is, but now he's starting to see. He could be a she could be a he. You know how we talk. You know how we rock it. The karmic feminine in general, feminine. You've been telling him shit about his karmic, how karmics move and operate, how he need to leave the karmic alone, or at least fuck with a divine. If not you, then at least a divine. And it's just like Master wasn't taken to that shit. Now I'm asking him to see the difference between the divine and karmic. It's time to boss up, masculine, on every level. It's time to boss up emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically. Because change is definitely on the horizon, and you want to, prepare for that transition. Now, feminine, you in regards to yourself, I'm gonna make this super brisk. You got the 5 of Cups. This is shit. Emotional isolation, physical isolation, a hermit, or being in a class by yourself. Divine feminine, you in a class by yourself. I say it all the time. It's the energy of a 9-year-old high school senior. You a child prodigy. You in a class by yourself. The reason why nobody's in your class with you because ain't nobody on your fucking level. You know what your divine masculine is? He's the equivalent of another kid coming in class. You spend half this motherfucking year by yourself in the class, by yourself, just you and a fucking teacher. Unfortunately, because ain't nobody on your level. Now you finally meet somebody on your level. Now imagine that. Being the fucking child prodigy. And another child prodigy is in your face, in your space, and in your cipher. Your first initial response is probably going to be to compete with this kid. You're thankful that you finally in a class, got somebody with you, but it's just him. It ain't like 2, 3, 4 other kids came, and this is actual class. Nah, it's you and this new person. Well, who's better, you or him? I don't know. This is my class. I've been here well before you. So, I'm the best here. So if you think you're going to be the best or whatever, you're going to have to deal with me type shit. Like, it's always a little competition between 2 prodigies, between 2 divines, And that's all it is. When it comes to yourself personally, feminine, you in a class by yourself. This twin flame shit gonna definitely keep you in a class by yourself. ascending, it's definitely going to keep you in a class by yourself. If you pursuing this twin flame journey or stepping into this journey, it's definitely going to keep you in a class by yourself. You ain't by yourself because nobody wants you. You by yourself because ain't nobody on your level. Told you, the hardest thing to find in the world now is a like-minded individual. Kind of by yourself with a lot of shit. Even in success. Say you get your dream job. Say you get the house you wanted. Say you get that car you wanted. Say you get your twin flame. You and your twin flame finally getting union reunion recognition. The only motherfucker that's gonna appreciate that shit is you. You know, this shit is only gonna mean something to you. People aren't gonna be stoked or ecstatic as you are with your passions. And that's just the reality. A reality you need to least acknowledge and accept now or disappoint yourself later in the future. Masculine, you in regards to the feminine, we got this Queen of Swords here. Like I say, all the queens is out. That's a good sign that the feminine is definitely on the masculine's mind. Queen of Swords, this is my Lucy Liu card. It's just being 10 toes the fuck down on a mental decision. It's making a hard decision and being 10 toes down on it. This ain't no little decision. It's a big decision. This decision is kind of going to be very important. And clarifying this Queen of Swords, we got the Nine of Swords. This deals with the feminine too. So it's a big decision you need to make in regards to a particular feminine. It could be your divine feminine, Queen of Wands, or your karmic feminine, Queen of Pentacles, or both. You're gonna have a big decision you need to make on behalf of a feminine, and you're stressing about it. It's the same stress you had in your last message, in your extended breakdown, divine masculine. And you swore all in your head. The energy you need to be, which is the feminine energy, that's really what it is. So masculine, you're gonna have to make a choice. You're gonna have to go in a direction. Can't have your cake and eat it too. Can't be pivoting. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You're either gonna be all in your twin flame demo, or you're gonna be all in the world like you've been doing. But once again, you've been so all in the world for so fucking long, not seeing no results from it. This twin flame demo is looking quite promising. This twin flame route or direction is looking very good for you. Moving on. Feminine, you in regards to the masculine energy, you got yourself. You are your divine masculine, divine counterpart. What is your job, divine feminine? To evolve. Not only evolve yourself, but evolve your masculine. To wake the fuck up. Not only to wake up, but wake your motherfucking masculine up too. To eject out this motherfucking matrix. Not only eject out the matrix, but eject your masculine out this bitch too. You the leader. It's your job to get yourself in a divine masculine from point A to point Z. The finish line. The end game. It's like I told my masculine what is fucking karmic. Or maybe she divine, I don't know. She's fairly new. I ain't pulling no cards on her. I usually don't unless my masculine asks me to. You know. I'm glad he left his last karmic alone. She was a bitch. Like I really didn't like her. She exploited my nigga, used my nigga, just did him greasy, man. She had to be my twin the way she did that dude. You know what I'm saying? I told you my twin, that's like my pops, that's my old man and shit. She did a number on that nigga, but shit, she must put a rule on that nigga because, like I say, you've been trying to let that go for a minute. So I'm glad he's kind of finally moving on. But yeah, it's like I told him about this girl. I'm like, yeah, man, if she ain't divine, if she can't see you happy, even if it ain't with her, if she ain't got like if her intentions and her motives ain't true, I mean, you gotta know who a person is to really analyze they at. You know, right now he's just dealing with a stranger. I just told him to take his time and have his antennas up. You do that, he'll be straight. So, I mean, you got a job to do. You know, and like I say, you in full form. Usually, when you're in full form like this, you have a tendency to burn your masculine. And usually, when masculine is the king of wands, full form like this, he gets a tendency to burn you. He's got himself and his energy. You got yourself and your energy. Feminine. The way you move pisses your masculine off. He loves the fuck out you, but he hates the shit you do sometimes. He don't hate the shit you do because he hates you. He hates the shit you do because it's different. It's unorthodox. Shit that you do, he can't explain to another person. It's shit you do that he gets and he understands because he gets and understands you. But he knows his friends and family are not going to get it or understand like he gets you and understands you. You're a fucking enigma. That feels so close and right as rain to your master because in reality, he's you, you him. That's why you're so familiar. That's why your master hollered at you from the gate because he's seen so much of himself in you. Now, late in the game, he says you and him are nothing alike, but in reality, you was something like him in the beginning. Like I say, all queens are out masculine. Your mind is definitely on the feminine energy, which is good, bad, and ugly. Masculine, you in regards to yourself, you got the Queen of Cups, the last queen in this message. And this is my psychic card. It's just signs, symptoms, dreams, visions, writing on the wall, or my psychic card. So like I said, you've been having dreams and visions of a particular feminine. What you want to do, what you need to do, and what you have to do. So just do it. Say that shit one more time for the niggas in the back. Why masculine? You've been having dreams of the feminine. Not just your divine feminine, but your karmic feminine. And in these dreams, you starting to see what you want to do, what you need to do, what you have to do. Make sure you do it. Future final row. Last message, we got the Three of Swords for the feminine, and this is just going past the point of no return. This is my pain card. You know, it's just pain. Whether that's mental pain, physical pain, it's mental. Like your foot could hurt you, your head could hurt you, but in reality, pain is only mental. You got Shaolin monks out here who can do push-ups with one hand on a bed full of nails. They can get kicked in their balls and not feel shit. These motherfuckers can catch bullets with their teeth, maybe fingertips. Who knows? What the fuck is pain to a Shaolin monk? It's mental. You can literally train yourself to not feel pain. It's mental. You know what I mean? So, when dealing with pain, always acknowledge and recognize that it's just mental. Three of Swords, that's mental. Nine of Swords, that's stress, that's mental. Stress is something you put on you. Like cheese on your taco, like salt on your steak. You could eat your steak without the salt. You could eat taco without the fucking cheese. It's mental. You putting shit on shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Seven of Swords, truth. Darkness coming to the light. That shit is mental. Truth sets you free. Mentally. It's all mental. So fuck pain. You know? Only pain you should be feeling is, once again, going past the point of no return. And what's going past the point of no return? It's going in a direction or making a decision to go in a direction knowing damn well you can't go back. I mean, you can, but why? It's like escaping a plantation. Why go back? It ain't safe for you. You better take it off your chances taking the Underground Railroad. Because if you get caught on the Underground Railroad, you're still going to face the same damn action as it's going to be walking your ass back to Master House. You're still going to get whooped, fucked up, disciplined. You're going to get it either way. Might as well get it going that way. Final card is Message Masculine. You got the Four of Pentacles. This is holding on too tight to some shit and being scared to let something go. It's time to let go. Let go of this fucking karma. Let go and embrace this twin flame shit. Let go and let God. Something you're holding on to could be the image of who you were. Could be the image of who you were. Mental image. Emotional image. Spiritual image of who you were. Like I said, it's time to move on. You want the higher heights. Ain't nothing but greatness destined for you. But this greatness isn't going to come in the crate everything else has come with. You need to step in new territory. And that's really all the Fool card was and the overall energy. It's time to let go and let God, man. Stop worrying about what people think. Stop worrying about what ifs. I'm telling you, go have your heart's desire and stop letting other people keep that from you. 1.